Hey, what's up, guys? Now, I know that each and every one of you loves Outlander. I mean, who doesn't? However, there are a couple of things about this show that have made viewers furious. In this video, we're going to discover whether or not the rumors are true that Outlander is promoting the violence and abuse culture and Sam Heughan's mental breakdown after being severely bullied during the show. Before we continue, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you want more videos about the latest news on the show. Okay, so we really need to talk about the sexual assault situation on Outlander. A shocking scene in the season 5 finale has gone a little bit too far for viewers. This graphic scene made it clear to all of us that the saga revolves a little bit too much on sexual violence and abuse. Over all 5 seasons, Outlander has gained a shocking amount of attention for its epic romance, its stirring historical detail, and of course, the talent and beauty of its stars. But after the season 5 finale, this drama series might be remembered for another extraordinary and rather shocking distinction: the fact that all the members of the central family have been a victim of violence and even sexual assault. Now, I know that showrunners want to really give out that raw and untouched reality on how life was back in the day, but were these scenes really necessary? Like, did we have to see Dr. Claire Fraser, the central character in the time-traveling saga, get assaulted by a group of men that were threatened by her newfound healing methods? What is even more shocking is that this scene came just one season after Claire Fraser's daughter, Brianna, was assaulted in a bar. I mean, how far will this show go with the assault thing? Even Claire Fraser's husband, Jamie, had fallen victim to the same cause when he was forced into pleasing his archenemy, Captain Blackjack Randall. I almost puked during that scene, as I just felt it wasn't necessary at all. As much as I wish that the list of such violence in the show would end here, it certainly doesn't. In season 2, Claire was forced into doing the you-know-what with Louis XV to free Jamie, while their adopted son Fergus was also put in a similar situation as her by Blackjack. In season 3, poor Jamie was forced once more into doing the act, but luckily this time it was with a woman, so it might have been not that bad. Literally, this show should have been called Forced or something. But hey, at least the show made sure to end most of these perpetrators' lives after doing the deed. However, the season 5 finale gave us a sobering reminder that these graphic scenes remain a crucial part of the series, even though the producers are all aware of the sensitive and controversial nature of these storylines. They have also spoken about why they include these disturbing scenes, saying that their goal is to stay true to the book on which the series was based. They also added that they want to show the horrifying reality that the woman had to face in that period of time. In the original book version, there are a lot of scenes where the characters are forced into sexual activity, and obviously the show hasn't included all of them, as some appear to be too graphic. All viewers had mixed emotions about these disturbing scenes. The scenes have received a lot of backlash from viewers. Many see the behaviors in the show as absurd and offensive. There have also been a lot of claims talking about how this show is in a way promoting sexual violence. But is this true? Is Outlander really promoting this disgusting behavior? What do you think? Leave your comment down below. Go ahead, sound off. After these claims spread out of control, showrunners immediately responded. They said that viewers need to understand that if viewers see the show through the lens and mentality of a modern day human, then of course, these scenes of violence are really aggravating and even somewhat offensive. However, they added that this show wasn't supposed to be seen through the modern day human perspective, but it was supposed to make viewers realize what it was like to live in that time. The supporters of the hashtag #MeToo movement have made the situation of the show even more awkward when they said that the showrunners of Outlander were completely in the wrong, as such violent scenes should never be depicted on screen, as the effect they have on modern day society is purely negative. The hashtag #MeToo movement claimed that Outlander was only encouraging predators to do these acts in real life, and also feeding their disturbing fantasy. On the other hand, supporters of the movement have said that these scenes have also had a negative impact on women as well. They encourage them to stay silent after falling victim to such violence, and also program younger viewers on the show to think that the disturbing behavior is somewhat okay, even though it's completely in the wrong. But in the end, there's no such rule to ban these violent scenes from being depicted on screen. Many critics have talked on the matter, with all saying different points of view. One critic supported showrunners, saying that as long as the show does not use real characters or exploit the image of another person, including these scenes in the show is nothing to be concerned about. On the other hand, Christopher J. Ferguson, a professor of psychology at Stetson University in DeLand, Florida, adds that it can be dangerous to expect art to conform to societal moral codes. Art should push boundaries, challenge authority and morality, or just be edgy at times. If showrunners and other show creators are not careful, people need to slip into endorsing censorship or engage in moral bullying to force media producers to self-censor. Dr. Katie Foss, professor of media studies at Middleton, Tennessee State University, also spoke on the matter. Her opinion was rather neutral. She said that such violent storylines are only okay when they are to serve a larger purpose and spread awareness that the act is nowhere there, near okay. However, she completely was against scenes or shows in general that glorify violence and oppression. She encouraged the show and other similar historical dramas to find a better way to convey this assault to their viewers. In the end, I think that the show's good, but the primary purpose of shows, media, films, and any creation in general is to serve a better purpose by spreading awareness on what is better for humanity and whatnot. Now let's get into Sam Heughan and his claims on why he had a horrible experience on Outlander. Actor Sam Heughan, who portrays Jamie Fraser in Outlander, has recently spoken up about the fact that he has been severely bullied for 6 straight years just for playing as Jamie on the show. This bullying and humiliation got so severe that he finally had enough and decided to reveal the personal slurs, shaming, abuse, death threats, stalking, sharing of private information, and vile, false narrative he had received from the public. But even for this, he needed to be careful as to what to say, because if he was to cross the limit, he would have gotten sued by the show. This truly comes as a shock, as clearly no one, especially an innocent actor, should be bullied, harassed, and even silenced to say anything about it. Obviously, fans of Outlander are known to be highly passionate. We know this. But when does this passion actually start crossing the boundaries and start ruining a person's personal life? Sam Heughan also wrote a note on the matter explaining how the lack of privacy impacted his life and his family. He revealed that after the past 6 years of constant bullying, harassment, stalking, and false narrative, he was at a loss, upset, hurt, and had no other choice but to speak out. It was affecting his life, mental state, and eventually became a daily problem to be constantly accused of being dangerous and abusive towards fellow cast members, friends, family, and in fact anyone he associated with, saying that these offenders are professionals, teachers, psychologists, adults who should obviously know better. Recently, false claims vary from the actor manipulating fans, being a closet homosexual, trying to mislead or ask fans for money, and disregarding global health situation advice. He revealed that he had never done any of the above. Extremist Outlander fans had even gone as far as sending him items or stalking his private accommodation. They have harassed him, were colleagues, and constantly tried to hack his email and personal accounts. The actor has expressed he's so hurt by this. Not only hurt, but can you imagine how scary that would be? However, he was kind enough to say thank you to every fan that had supported him throughout his journey on the show and all the people that are actually aware that he is not Jamie Fraser but Sam Heughan. Now, Sam has revealed that he'll be taking these situations more seriously. He revealed that he's going to block any person that writes hateful messages and also take matters to court for viewers that harass him or his family. So guys, what do you think is right in both situations? Should the showrunners be more subtle with the storyline, or do viewers easily get offended for literally everything these days? You tell us. Anyways, thank you for watching and be sure to check some of our other videos.